Hello, everybody. Casey Salgi here. It's been a while since we talked, but got a pretty good thing that came across my desk. Pretty excited about this. Thought I would do a quick video to get this information recorded one time so that everybody could just watch the video instead of me losing my voice saying this a gazillion times because you need to hear this. The business opportunity. This is not an MLM. Thought I'd say that right up front so that you'll actually listen in. Still doing Kyani, blowing that up. It's been fun and helping a lot of people. This is a straight money grab. This is certain things happen, certain timing works, and certain deals fall in your lap. And this is an example of one of them. And of course, I love things that benefit others as well as myself. And if we can work together, then let's do it. And that's what this one's all about. So let me jump right in so that you can take a look at this. It does have a time sensitivity to it. It's not like burning on fire urgent that it's going to end next week, but it does have a sunset to it. So want you to look at this and make a decision. So about a week ago, a partner of mine, we signed a very large contract with a company. This company is a huge company at helping business owners get money back into the pocket of these business owners for free from the government. Now, we're not going to have a political argument here about, all of that. Here's the deal. The money has been spent by the government. They made this choice. You can't go back and fix that. So regardless of who you voted for, this has happened. So let me ask you something. Get a pin on this one. Are you familiar with the ERC program? So what does it stand for? So that stands for Employee Retention Credit Program. Look it up. Go do your Google thing. IRS and ERC. Go to the IRS website. You'll see the official documentation that talks about what this Employee Retention Credit Program is all about. Short version, 17 months ago, U.S. government said, pandemic really put a beat down on a lot of people. If you own a business and you have W-2 employees, and you kept those employees, and there's a couple little things in here, but if you qualify, then you're going to get some money back as a be able to help with relief from the COVID pandemic. So this is for small, medium, large businesses. All right, so it's a grant, by the way, too. This is not a loan. There's not a loan repayment or forgiveness program or any of the nonsense like the PPP program. That was a fiasco. I was a part of that, and just as a business owner, and it was absolute mess. This is a whole lot easier as things with IRS go easier, but still need some help. So basically, the way the business owners are going to get money back is we're talking 2020 or 2021, and you had to be in business by, as of February 15th, 2020. You still need to be in business today. So if you had to shut shop, then sorry, you're not going to qualify. But there's 3 ways that you can qualify if you were in business as of February 15, 2020, and you still are, and you were impacted. So number 1, did the business owner experience a loss or decline in revenues because of the pandemic in 2020 or 2021? If so, check mark. Did the business owner have to alter their business in any way because of the pandemic? Okay, so maybe you didn't lose revenue, but you did have to alter your business. So shouldn't be too bad on qualifying with that one, right? And then on top of that, are you still in business, as I mentioned? So when this first came out, not a lot of business qualified. They were a little too stringent. They adjusted it, and they went through multiple versions of this act through Congress, and then it got approved and all the things with that. So there's a lot of red tape that goes with this, and that's where this company is that we partnered in with. So another thing to mention is this is not just for for-profit business. It's also for non-profit. So if you know churches that have 5 W-2 employees, then they also would be somebody that to think about. So the government set aside $2 trillion for this thing. Okay, they got a big old bucket. They put $2 trillion in it. Okay, so it's done. It's going to get spent. It's going to get spent on somebody. So how do we come in here? So second part is there's a company, and that's who we partnered with, called Bottom Line Concepts. Okay, so we had a connection with them. We've been able to work with them. You can go check them out, bottomlinesavings.com. Great website. Josh Fox is the owner of this company. He's out of Miami. He put this thing together. They've been in business for over a decade. Second largest company that does this sort of thing on figuring out how to help business owners get money back from the government. So not his first rodeo. He's been crushing it over the last 17 months. All right, 12,000 businesses have worked with Josh's company, and he has put $2 billion back in their pocket. Now, this isn't the checks in the mail. This is cash dollars, cashed. All right. IRS Treasury checks went to the bank, got cashed for $2 billion plus. So he is crushing it with this. So Josh is killing it as well. Last month, 42 million, right? So he's made over 300 million in the last 17 months as a result of this ERC program, and he's wanting to expand this thing. So he's done 2 billion so far. Wants to blow that up. So how does Josh make his money? He is basically, he bills by contingency. So the business owners. So in other words, the company does all the work. Josh's company does all the work. He helps the business owner fill out the paperwork, send it to the IRS. He does all the calculations. If he's successful, then the business owner gets a check. Josh's company charges a 30% contingency. Okay, he's got 125 people that work for him. That's what he does all the time. Again, they're crushing it, rocking and rolling. 12,000 people, $2 billion. Pretty powerful stuff. So my partner and I, we met with Josh about a week ago. Basically, what Josh is looking to do is, well, here's the bad news. This thing has a sunset. I talked about that in the beginning. It's got a 2-year shelf life. Okay, so it's been extended to 2 years as of this recording. And so Josh has done 2 billion so far. His goal is to do 10 billion in the next 10 years. 2 years rather, while this program is in place. And so to do that, he's got the process in place, he's got the system in place, he's got the employees in place, he's got everything ramped up. The system is ready. And you know Casey's love of systems. So now it's just a matter of how much can the dump truck pile into the factory to let it go on through. He's ready for that. And so we show up, and that's our part. So what he's going to do is, with these employees ready to go, he just needs people to send the business owners. And so how does that work? So basically, compensation, let's talk about that. So our contract with Josh's company is that 15% of what Josh's company is going to make as a result of our referrals is going to come to us. Okay. Now, what we've done, my partner and I have talked this through and seeing this model. And since we got this spot with the company as a result of what we do and our connections, we're going to keep 5%, the lion's share, 10% of that 15 that's coming. So 2/3 of that, 15%, is going to go to you. All right. So you're going to make the lion's share of this. And that's some pretty darn good money. Just to give an example, a real life example, same model, same everything, through a different group that contracted with Josh's company. They knew a guy who was connected. This guy was connected to a business owner. The guy talks to the business owner. Business owner has 350 employees. Each employee is worth about 10 grand in this employee retention credit coming back. And so that's $3.5 million that this business owner worked with Josh's company. The guy simply put the business owner and Josh's company together on a website with the business owner's information. That's it. That's all the guy did. As a result of that, goes through the process, business owner gets his $3.5 million. Josh gets 30% for doing that work. That's $1,050,000. Okay. Of that, 15%, 10% is going to the guy. So that was $105,000 that the guy made for simply knowing the business owner and putting them in touch with this affiliate link, type it into the website, push the button, and that's it. Okay? So that's a real life example of the type of money we're talking about now. Do you know business owners that have 350 employees? I don't know. Maybe you know 10 of them. Maybe you don't know any of them. Maybe you know them as long as they got 5. There's money to be made on this. There's money to go back to that business owner, and therefore there's money to be made on this thing. So that's what we've done. We've contracted with Josh's company, and you simply need to tell me if this is something that interests you or not. Okay? There's no work that you got to do, right? There's no presentation. It's simply, hey, do you have a business? How many W-2 employees do you have? Is it more than 5? You need to talk to my guy, Josh, and his company. They're going to save you some money. They're going to put money back in your pocket. It's not going to cost you anything out of pocket. Okay? And so, again, contingency basis, and off they go. It's that simple. So let me know. Let me know if this has some interest to you. Startup. There's always that startup cost that I want to talk about, right? Here's the good news. There is no startup cost for this. Okay, it's not like anything we've done before, right? This is simply a matter of, you want to do this? Yes. You contact me. Takes 5 minutes. We get your affiliate set up. You have a web page. That's where you're going to refer your business owners to your web page. And that's how that website affiliate link is set up through Josh's company, so that you're able to keep up with all the people that you recommend and refer over to Josh's company. And then you can keep up with each of the deals to see where it's going. There's no cost to do this. Okay, so this is only upside in doing it, and there's very little work involved. It's simply open up the old Rolodex, if y'all remember what those things are, and making use of that. All right, so I believe I hit all of the main topics here. Give me a call. I mean, literally, 25 business owners easily. But just between now and Christmas, you're talking about some serious cash. I mean, we're talking thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars with this. And there's no cap, there's no top end to this thing. It's just how fast can you reach out to business owners and have a discussion and get them to set up a consultation with Josh's company. That's what we've got here. So reach back out to me, let me know, and hopefully you're interested in this. If you're not, you don't have to reach back out to me. You can if you want to. Love chatting with you all, but hopefully you see that this was one of those no-brainers. It's got some time sensitivity to it. We don't want that money to run out, so let's get out there, help a lot of people, business owners, get some money back in their pocket, keep our economy rolling, and at the same time benefit ourselves by being the grease on the wheels. So, all right, talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.